So let me talk about it. Okay. So if you're going down your timeline and you're seeing your exes, you're seeing your exes' exes, your exes' family members and stuff like that, baby, it's okay for you to delete those people. There is nothing wrong with you deleting your ex's family members because you don't want to see your exes down your timeline. That's fine. They're ex for a reason. Like you moved on with your life. You're moving forward. You're doing bigger and better things. It's okay for you to delete those people. It's fine. It's your page. It's your life. You're healing. You're moving forward. You ain't got to see those people all down your timeline while you're on your page. You don't. It's fine. It's okay. You don't have to do that, right? People don't know what you went through in your relationship because only you and that person was behind closed doors. Only you and that person was really together, regardless of what the family members say, regardless of what the sisters say, the brothers, regardless of what they said, what they think, because we know that lies can be thrown out into into the wilderness, right? Regardless of what those people said about what happened in your relationship, you do not have to try to take up for yourself. You do not have to try to clear the story up. You don't have to worry about telling your side of the story because the truth always comes to the light, especially with toxic people. Why? Because toxic people usually stay toxic. So even in that next relationship, they're going to be toxic in that one too, right? They're going to be toxic in that next marriage. Even if they do get married again, they're going to be toxic in that same way, if not worse. It all starts out with the love bombing in the beginning, right? That's what they did to us, right? All the love that we could ever want, they turned into the people that we told them that we wanted, and they made sure that they were everything that we wanted, right? They made sure of that. And so they turned into that. It was all love in the beginning, them doing everything in their power to do everything that we wanted them to do, to be everyone that we wanted them to be in the beginning. But slowly but surely, here go the gaslighting, the lying, the cheating, you questioning yourself, you questioning your own intuition, you questioning your sanity because they're telling you that you're crazy. They're telling you that you're out of line. They're telling you that you didn't see what you saw and you didn't hear what you heard. They're telling you that and you questioning whether you did or you didn't. That's toxic. You do not have to put up with that. If you're angry more than you are happy. Or if you can look back and you see more bad times, like the good, when it's good, it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. But usually there's more bad than good. But they'll try to make you remember the good times rather than remembering the bad times. But baby, let me tell you, if you do not keep those bad times in your forefront, because that's when they showed you who they really were. The person you saw in the end is who they truly were. The person who you didn't even recognize, the person who talked about you like a dog, the person who won't take care of the kids. They was in the kids' life when y'all was together, but now that y'all not together, they don't want nothing to do with the kids because that's who they truly are, baby. If you see these people for who they truly are, believe it. Believe it. Maya Angelou says it best, right? If someone shows you who they are, believe them. And that is the most true statement because people can be so toxic in their own way. Bring that toxicity to your life. You was all calm, cool, and collected before you met them, and now you got all these problems, all this drama, all this chaos. And but it looks like you're the one with the drama and the chaos, right? Because that's the way they made it seem. So don't worry about proving to other people that you're the victim. Don't worry about proving to other people that he did this to you or that she did this to you because there are female narcissists out there too. There are female toxic people out there too. They like toxic. They like drama. If you meet people who always got some drama in their life, or always got something going on, or always need you to pay their bills, something like that, right? They call you, they always need a bill paid. They all Let me be real with you. They always need a bill paid. They always need some money for something, and they always got something going on. That is toxic. And a person who does not want to take responsibility for their life, they don't want to take accountability for their life, right? We need to keep those people out of our lives, out of our space, because our energy, our access, our space is for us. We have purpose. We have passion. We have things we need to do for us, and not allowing those toxic people in our life, especially relationships. Just because they're fine don't mean they're fine on the inside too. And I'm talking about fine as in handsome, cute, beautiful, gorgeous, whatever. Just because they're gorgeous, just because they're sexy, doesn't mean that they're the same way on the inside. And on the inside is what matters, because you can live with somebody who's cute all day long. But if you can't have a conversation with them, if they don't support your goals, if they don't support you trying to do better, if they don't support you trying to get sober, right? Because y'all started out in a relationship where y'all drank together, but now you want to stop drinking so your body can feel better, so that you can run, so that you can maybe lose weight or something like that. You want to do something different. They don't want to support that because they like the party in you. They don't support evolution. They don't support when you evolve, when you try to become a better person than you were yesterday. They don't support you when you want to start a business from scratch. You don't even have the business plan yet, but you have the aspiration, you have the drive, and you have the purpose. And they don't know how to support that. You don't need that. You need somebody who first fears God, who fears God and has a relationship with God. Because without God being the anchor to any relationship, the relationship is not going to work. And that's just not intimate relationships, that's friendships too. Some people we don't need to be friends with because they don't have a relationship with God, and you do, because you know who to go to when you're in trouble. You know who to call on when you're in trouble, right? You know where to read when you need some inspiration, when you need some motivation, when you need some help in your spirit. You know who to go to. You don't need those friends like that. You don't need that man like that woman like that. You don't need those type of toxic relationships in your life. If the smallest things, even if you're seeing it literally on your freaking timeline on Facebook or IG, TikTok, if you're seeing that toxic mess from your toxic past, delete those people, block them. They ain't even got to have done nothing to, I mean, just block them. You don't need that in your life. If you know that you're going to be on here, you know you're going to look for positivity, for motivation, for some just to make you laugh, some just to get you throughout the day. And you pop up and see an ex of yours, and all of a sudden your mood changes. All of a sudden your mood just changes. Now you don't want to talk to nobody. You got an attitude with the kids. You don't want to say nothing to nobody because it makes your whole attitude just change. It makes you feel bad. It makes you feel like, man, it just brings this weird feeling. You don't have to deal with it. You don't have to be friendly to everybody. You don't. You can be cordial, you can be civil, but you don't have to be friends with everybody. You don't have to keep in touch with family members. You don't have to stalk their page, stuff like that. Baby, grow, heal. That's how you know when you're really healing, is when you don't need to check up on them, when you don't need to know what they're doing. Because I promise you, 10 times out of 10, they're doing the same thing to them as they did to you. It's gonna start out good in the beginning, then it's gonna get a little bad, then it's gonna get worse, then it's gonna get even worse than that. Toxic people remain toxic, right? Unless they don't know they're toxic, and then when they find out, they take accountability and they change. But with some people, they know they're toxic, they not going to take no accountability, and they're not going to change. Yes, Mary, I love my shirt too. I love my Lulu Liberty shirt. Absolutely. Toxic people do not, they don't want to not be toxic, because toxic brings entertainment. It brings entertainment, give them something to laugh at, and also gives them a distraction to not have to focus on themselves. Don't allow people to bring that in your life. Don't allow people to bring that in your space. Don't allow it, guys. All right, I've been on here long enough. I just have to bring that message. Know that I love you guys. Know that God loves you guys, right? I'm rolling out a coaching program for women who have experienced sexual trauma and who have experienced addiction. I'm bringing that coaching program out in January. It's going to be awesome, right? So I'll bring more information for that. If anybody's interested, message me. I'll shoot you over some information. Just message me, coach, and I'll bring you out some information. All right, I'm gonna let this video play real quick and I'm out. Love you guys.